Hello everyone, my name is Kelvin and welcome to this essay introduction video where we will focus on the grabber or the hook. So an introduction has three main sections. The first part is the grabber or the hook, which captures the reader's attention. Next is the body or the main idea of the paper, and lastly we have the thesis statement, which expresses the main idea or purpose of the essay. So a grabber or a hook is separate from a normal introduction or introduction in general, as it mainly captures only the reader's attention, so it's a small part of an entire introduction. A grabber has four main types. So the first part of a grabber which you can use is a surprising fact or a statistic. Next, you can use a question, or you can also use a quote or a proverb, and lastly you can use a joke. When using grabber, always ensure that you find the best grabber to use. So you can use a surprising fact or a statistic when starting an essay with a credible fact or a statistic from a renowned source or a person. Next, you can use a question. So when using a question should be related to the paper or the essay that you're writing. The question also ought to ensure the audience reads the entire paper to be able to answer the question at hand. Next, you can use a quote or a proverb. When using a quote or a proverb, always ensure that the quote or the proverb is relevant to the essay. The quote is best if it's in form of a famous person, as it makes it memorable, striking, and powerful to the reader. The quote also should be directly quoted from the person himself. So direct quotes are more preferable than quoting anonymously. Next, you can use a joke or an anecdote. So the joke or anecdote should be connected to the topic of the essay. If you use a scene description, then ensure that it is tied up to the rest of the essay. Since there is a variety of grabbers to use, it will mostly depend on the audience, the type of paper that you're writing, and the writing style. The audience always want to appreciate your paper or love your paper, so choose a grabber that relates to your audience, that they will love and appreciate. The type of paper that you're writing will also depend on which grabber that you choose. So it could be an informative paper, an educational paper, an argumentative, or a narrative paper, which will determine the type of grabber that you use. Your writing style, tone used in the paper, and the text structure also determines the grabber that you will use. So the takeaway from this presentation is that a hook is different and separate from an introduction, in the sense that an essay hook opens your introductions rather than substituting it. As we mentioned earlier, an introduction has three sections, whereby a hook is only one part of it. Next is always use an appropriate hook. So a hook is a fisherman's kind of tool put on the fishing rod to catch different types of fish. So you can think in terms of you're catching different fish. So the different types of papers that you're writing, the different audience that you're looking for, this is kind of a hook for them. It's kind of a shiny lure for your audience and making your paper to be better. Finally, always ensure that you write your entire paper first of all, then you can use a hook later on at your introduction, so that you may find the best hook for your introduction. It's just thanks for watching, and I hope that you appreciated this presentation. I also offer essay help services, and if you have any question, please write me down here on the description. Thank you.